National Integrated Protected Areas System Act of 1992, Republic Act No. 7586. Congress enacted the NIPAS Act to secure the perpetual existence of all native plants and animals through the establishment of a comprehensive system of integrated protected areas. Cognizance of the profound impact of man's activities on all components of natural environment, particularly the effect of increasing population, resource exploitation, and industrial advancement, and recognizing the critical importance of protecting and maintaining the natural, biological, and physical diversities of the environment, notably on areas with biologically unique features to sustain human life and development, as well as plant and animal life. The law declares it as a policy of the state to secure for the Filipino people of present and future generations the perpetual existence of all native plants and animals through the establishment of a comprehensive system of integrated protected areas within the classification of national park as provided for in the Constitution. A National Integrated Protected Areas System, NIPAS, which encompasses outstandingly remarkable areas and biologically important public lands that are habitats of rare and endangered species of plants and animals, biographic zones and related ecosystems, whether terrestrial, wetland, or marine, all of which shall be designated as protected areas. These are the following categories of protected areas: strict nature reserve, natural park, natural monument, wildlife sanctuary, protected landscapes and seascapes, resource reserve, natural biotic areas, and other categories established by law, conventions, or international agreements which the Philippine government is a signatory. National Integrated Protected Areas Systems, NIPAS, is the classification and administration of all designated protected areas to maintain essential ecological processes and life support systems, to preserve genetic diversity, to ensure sustainable use of resources found therein, and to maintain their natural conditions to the greatest extent possible. Protected area refers to identified portions of land and water set aside by reason of their unique physical and biological significance, managed to enhance biological diversity and protected against destructive human exploitation. Buffer zones are identified areas outside the boundaries of and immediately adjacent to designated protected areas pursuant to Section 8 that need special development control in order to avoid or minimize harm to the protected area. Indigenous cultural community refers to a group of people sharing common bands of language, customs, traditions, and other distinctive cultural traits, and who have since time immemorial occupied, possessed, and utilized a territory. Natural park refers to a forest reservation essentially of natural wilderness character, which has been withdrawn from settlement, occupancy, or any form of exploitation except in conformity with approved management plan and set aside as such exclusively to conserve the area or preserve the scenery, the natural and historic objects, wild animals, and plants therein, and to provide enjoyment of these features in such areas. Natural monuments, relatively small area focused on protection of small features to protect, or preserve nationally significant natural features on account of their special interest or unique characteristics. Natural biotic area, an area set aside to allow the way of life of societies living in harmony with the environment to adapt to modern technology at their pace. Natural park is a relatively large area not materially altered by human activity where extractive resources uses are not allowed and maintained to protect outstanding natural and scenic areas of national or international significance for scientific, educational, and recreational use. Protected landscapes, seascapes are areas of national significance which are characterized by the harmonious interaction of man and land while providing opportunities for public enjoyment through recreation and tourism within the normal lifestyle and economic activity of these areas. Resources Reserve is an extensive and relatively isolated and uninhabited area normally with difficult access designated as such to protect natural resources of the area for future use and prevent or contain development activities that could affect the resource pending the establishment of objectives which are based upon appropriate knowledge and planning. Strait Nature Reserve is an area possessing some outstanding ecosystem features and or species of flora and fauna of national scientific importance maintained to protect nature and maintain processes in an undisturbed state in order to have ecologically representative examples of the natural environment available for scientific study, environmental monitoring, education, and for the maintenance of genetic resources in a dynamic and evolutionary state. Tenured migrant communities are communities within protected areas which have actually and continuously occupied such areas for 5 years before the designation of the same as protected areas in accordance with this act and are solely dependent therein for subsistence. Wildlife Sanctuary comprises an area that assures the natural conditions necessary to protect nationally significant species, groups of species, biotic communities or physical features of the environment where this may require specific human manipulations for their perpetuation. Prohibited Acts. The following acts are prohibited within protected areas. Penalties. Thank you for watching.